Today's Healthy Eats is all about snacking. It's something a lot of us love to do, and something we may be doing a lot more of as we're working and schooling from home. But how does snacking fit into a healthy diet? Let's find out. Joining me today is registered dietitian nutritionist Kim Rose. Now, Kim, what is the first thing we should all know when we reach for a snack?
Make sure that that snack is nutrient dense. And what I mean by nutrient dense is that it has vitamins and minerals in it. So foods that have vitamins and minerals in it include your produce, your lean meats, and your low-fat dairy products.
Is there a time of day that we should avoid snacking?
Best time of day for snacking actually depends on each individual because we're so different. So for instance, an athlete may require a snack that someone who's living a more sedentary lifestyle doesn't. But as a general rule, this is what I always tell my clients. If you go more than 4 hours without eating and you can't get to your next meal, then that will be a good time to have a snack. Honor your hunger. So if your brain starts communicating with your stomach and your stomach starts growling, that is the best time of day to snack.
Explain that listening to your hunger cues. What does that mean in our daily lives?
People often confuse hunger with appetite. So let me tell you the difference. So hunger is when you actually have a physiological response. It's your brain's way of communicating with not only your stomach, but with your body that you need to refuel. So when you get that growling, cramping sensation in your stomach, that is actually what hunger is. Appetite is more psychological. It leans onto your desires. You could be saying to yourself, I feel like I want something sweet. So if you're hungry, definitely go ahead and get something to eat. But if you just want something to satisfy your appetite, what I would recommend is to hold back on that.
Kim, you talk about something called smart snacking. Explain to us what that is.
So smart snacking is a concept where you actually have a plan in place, making sure when you go to the grocery store, you have a list. This will prevent unwanted buys. When you get home from the grocery store, prepare your snacks. So when that hunger actually kicks in, it's just a simple grab and go.
Can you give us some examples of smart snacks?
So the first one is to have carrots, celery sticks already chopped up in your refrigerator, and also to have some type of savory dip that goes with that. Another option will be nuts. Something that I like to do is to create a trail mix. In my trail mix, I have nuts, dried fruit, and I also have a piece of dark chocolate, which is heart healthy as well.
Give us the basic tips that we should keep in mind when we're snacking.
The first one is know the difference between nutrient dense and calorically dense foods. The second one is to have a grocery list when you go to the grocery store. And the final tip is to plan. Make sure that those foods are available in your refrigerator so that you can make a smart snack decision.
Kim, such great advice. I'm going to go grab an apple. Thank you so much. Want even more healthy eating advice? Well, just head to our website, livinghealthytv.com. So if you like this video and want more Living Healthy, just subscribe to our channel.